So, today was November 11th. Anyone know the significance of that? November 11th, 2014? Because if you don't, I'm going to hit you. How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out on DVD today. Yes! Anyway, I'm a loser, and the first thing I did after I dropped a couple of my sisters off at school was buy this DVD. And I'm broke as fuck, and I only have enough money for gas money for the next week or so. But, still, I had to get it. I haven't watched it yet because I've been doing housework, but that's my reward today. And every day. Because I'll be watching it a lot. Anyway, while we're on the subject of How to Train Your Dragon 2, I wanted to talk about one of the topics concerning it that I think I'm alone in, for the most part. I would love to find more people that support this. Hiccup and Eret, Son of Eret. I totally ship it. Let me explain why. I don't have a list with me, so I'm just going this off the top of my head. I saw this movie once in theaters, and this is what I have gathered, that the reasons why I like this pairing. Hiccup doesn't really have anything against Eret at first. First, it's a little tense, right? And then he starts to get on the... oh, by the way, spoiler alerts. And he starts to get on the ship. And he's just like, hey, I can change your mind about dragons, da-da-da-da-da. And it looks like he's about to take his offer, right? Eret's about to take his offer. And then all of a sudden, you know, things get wrecked by the other dragon riders, da-da-da. And then Hiccup's father steps in, no gay sex for you. I'm kidding. That's not really what he says, but gist of it, I'm taking my glasses off. That's bugging the fuck out of me. Basically, the gist of it. You know, Hiccup, no more flying for you. It's dangerous. Blah. You can't go see Drago. Blah. Sorry, my hand looked cool in the thing. And then the other part is, you know, Tough Nut has this huge infatuation with Eret. It's nuts. And he's obviously not into it. Not that I'm saying that Tough Nut hasn't had, like, her gross qualities, but every chick has at some point, I'm sure. And she's pretty attractive, I think. She's pretty. I mean, especially if you've seen Burke and they got all those little moments with her. She's not bad. Especially as far as Viking chicks go. I mean, she's tough. She's honest. She can handle herself. Which I think would be very attractive qualities, especially for them. But Eret's really not into it. He just constantly goes, bleh! Which I thought was kind of funny. And then later on, you know, like, everyone's just like, oh, Eret and Astra, they had a thing going. No. Astra's just trying to get with the next chief. That's it. By the way, I don't ship them. What the fuck? I'm not into Hicret or Astrid. I don't know what people call it. I'm not into it. Not that I have anything against Astrid, I just don't like her. That much. She's okay. Eh. But the other reason why I ship them together, Hiccup was so happy when Eret started riding dragons. When he's first coming across him in the battle, I said spoiler alerts, so don't get mad at me for this. When he first comes across him in the battle, I'm sorry, I like the hand effect. He sees, you know, Eret riding Stormfly or whatever, and of course Eret's still all freaked out because he's like, oh, dragon! And Hiccup's like, oh my god, you're riding a dragon! And he's so amped up, and then stuff happens and there's depressing scenes. I'll try not to spoil everything. Try. And then later on, when all is settled and done, you know, Skull Crusher Stoics Dragon doesn't have a rider anymore. Damn, I spoiled it. Doesn't have a rider anymore. Eret's all being like, oh, you're such a good dragon, da-da-da, you know, all being buddy-buddy with him. Hiccup comes up and says, hey, why don't you take my dad's dragon? I trust you with him. He seems to like you. He needs a rider. All being sweet little Hiccup that we love. And Eret is like so astonished. You're gonna give me your dad's dragon? What? I'm probably over-exaggerating, but that's the way I interpreted it. And, I don't know, it just seems adorable. Anytime they interact, not like interact, but, you know, interact, it's just, yay! You know, it's not really hostile, it's just awesome. And just, Eret's just a cool character anyway. I mean, who wouldn't want to be shipped with Eret? Eret Son of Eret. Creative names. wonder if the person who pitched that name in the room when they were coming up with this. I wonder if he got a weird look for that. Anyway, it's not even the first time that they've done a character or whatever where, like, they put him with Hiccup and there's been, like, some weird romantic tension going on. I mean, Alvin came off as a total pedophiliac bastard, and then Dagger, oh my god, I ship Dagger and Hiccup too. That's not my fault. I'm not imagining that stuff. They really were teasing the censors. If you don't believe me, watch the Burke episodes. I'll talk about it in a later video when I got my head straight. But holy crap, dude. Anyway, just yay. Anyway, I'm going to be watching the movie later, and I'll probably come up with more reasons why I think they're awesome. But the very few fan fictions and art that I've seen with them together is just so freaking adorable, you guys. Really, it's just awesome. And I really hope that they get more love now that the movie is out and more people will hopefully see it. Which, for those of you who haven't seen it, the third movie got pushed back a year! It's your fault! I kind of went intense with my computer. That whole part's really probably blurry because my camera sucks. But yeah, the third movie got pushed back a year because nobody's watching it. Hint. But yes, agree, disagree? Anybody else that you would ship Eret with or Hiccup with, or whether it be for How to Train Your Dragon 2 or just the first movie or the Burke episodes or whatever. By the way, as far as How to Train Your Dragon 2 goes, there is going to be a third one, from what I've heard. At least they've been planning it, and they did put it off a year, so that's tilted wrong. So we'll see. And what was the other thing? Oh, more episodes of Burke are going to be on Netflix. I don't think they're going to put them on TV, but they did say that they're going to be on Netflix, and it's branched off from the How to Train Your Dragon 2 thing. As far as I know, that's all the information I've gotten. And they're going to be putting on Netflix either next spring or next summer. I think it's next spring. I might have already mentioned that in some other video. I don't remember. I don't watch my own videos. That's creepy. That's creepy! Anyway, that's as far as I wanted to get into that today. Yay! I gotta watch my movie now.